tutorials. In this video, I am going to talk about GitHub, which is a second part of Git tutorial. If you have missed my previous tutorial on Git, uh, go back to my video playlist and then check for Git tutorial and go through the Git tutorial. In this video, I am going to talk about GitHub and how do we actually set up, use the repository, upload, download, check out, check in the files from the local repository to the main repository or GitHub repository. So for learning purpose and guiding purpose, I'm using w3schools.com as a base for us to go through the tutorial, and you also can come back to this channel and you can watch my videos or go through this site and understand the concepts. So to start with, you need to have an account in GitHub. So if you don't have, go to www.github.com and create an account. So let us start now. So I have my repository, and we are going to start with a new repository. So now I am with my repository, and then so I have many repositories, right? So repositories, and then I am creating a new repository. Okay, so let us actually give hello world. Okay, so this is the test repository for training, right? So let us actually create that. Okay, so now what we need to do? Okay, so we need to actually create the files as part of our tutorials, right? What we will do is we will actually create the files as mentioned. If you have not done, you would have got all the setup done there. Okay, let us use that tutorial. I have installed Git in my local repository, local Windows laptop, and then I am actually setting up git config. So I have already done. So let us use this. You can use git config hyphen config global, and the username is whatever username, user.name, and then give username and then your email ID. So since I have already done it, I am ignoring this step, but you need to keep it. Then now let us test a project. Okay, so I am going to create new project, my project 5, because other projects I have already done experiments. So now I am going to the my project 5. Okay, here nothing is there. Now what I am going to do is I am going to add first of all we need to initialize the git, right? So let us initialize the git. So where am I? You are in my projects 5. So let us initialize the git. Okay, so I have initialized the git, and then let us check the next steps. Now let us add all the files what we have. So since I already created, let us save these files, okay, into our fifth repository, right? And then this file also. So you can go through the steps mentioned in the W3 tutorials. Then these files are available there, how to create the files. So I'm just copy pasting them and saving in our my project 5. Okay, and then the last one is a sample file. Okay, so don't worry about the contents and all, but focus on the flow. So we have saved 4 files in the local repository right? Now we need to add, okay, git, if you see the right, git status. So there are 4 files which are untracked, so that means not added or checked into the repository. Now let us add all the files, git add minus all, so which will, sorry, git add fn all will add all the files into the repository. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to commit, right, from the staging environment to the commit environment. Okay, now git commit -m, this is my first check-in commit of 4 files. So you need to give a meaningful message. What is this? I have to give a git command. So these 4 files are now checked into my project 5. Okay, now let us come back. Okay, now we have created the repository of hello world 2. Okay, now what we are going to do is, we have to do the what to do, we have to link our repository right to the local repository. So git remote add origin, then our github.com slash, what is that, I've given my repository, and then hello world 2, right? Check it, hello world 1, hello world 1. Okay, so this is the command we need to give in our git bash. Now it is adding into the origin, right? So now what is the next step? Let us now push our files, what we have, into the repository. Git push upstream master, right? Okay, so now if you check in our repository whether we have the files, you see all the files are checked in just now. Okay, so all the files are checked in, okay, or uploaded into our repository from the local repository to the GitHub. Okay, that is good. Now we verified these are available. Now let us check how do we edit the code. Okay, so now we edit directly from the repository. We can do edit in the local as well as, so I'm just removing, we are doing first change in the GitHub repository. Okay, now we are doing the commit change, right? Okay, so now this is the readme file which we have changed, correct? Let us verify. We have done the commit changes. Okay, Now what happened in the remote repository? We have updated the file, but what happened? Let us check. You know what is the change? Okay, let us check what is the change. So now what we need to do? We have to, our local file is not up to date, right? If you see here, our test file is same, our readme file is same. It is not changed. It has a old data. But in the remote server, we have a difference. So what we need to do? Let us actually git merge master. Okay, but we have to, sorry, merge is already done. We have to actually pull it, right, and then we have to do that origin change. Okay, get pull origin. Okay, so now what is happening is it is so readme file got changed, so it is giving, we have to only keep that file. Okay, we have now pulled it from the repository. Okay, now let us check what happens. You see, this is changed. Okay, so we have verified and that file has got changed. Now we can actually push the changes. Let us update. Now we are changing in the local file from Windows. Okay, so let us save it, and I mean these are changes. If you want, you can follow this, but I'm going my way. So now let us commit that file. You see that file is changed. Okay, now git commit -m readme.m file is changed from local Windows system. Okay, so first we need to add, right? Add all. Okay, then we need to do the commit. Okay, so that file got changed. Now what we need to do, we need to push this to the origin. Git push, we are pushing into the git server, right, or github. Okay, now let us check what is the data in this is the one we have right now. If you go back and then open the readme, it has actually changed. You see, now this is uploaded into the server. So understand these commands, by heart these commands, these are very important, and then when you are working you can actually see that. Okay, so now we want to create a new branch. For example, let us create a new branch, right? Let us actually go to the branch. Here we have, right, we have branches. Now let us create, what is the child branch they want to create? HTML skeleton. Okay, so let us create HTML, right? What is the branch they are creating? LETO. HTML skeleton. Okay, so now we have a branch HTML skeleton. If you go and open it, all the files are copied from master branch to the HTML skeleton branch. Now what is the recommendation here? We need to update. Okay, so let us update, you know, in the readme. Let us update in the readme. Now I am getting changed from HTML skeleton branch. So we now let us do the commit changes. So we are actually doing the commit changes in our skeleton branch, right? We are in a HTML skeleton branch. Okay, so what we need to do, we have to actually change it back to the main branch. Okay, so what we need to do, let us verify, let us go back to the main branch. Let us go back to the main branch and then check where are we. You see there is a change. Now we can compare and then pull it, right? See, these are the changes which we have, right? Then we can actually create a pull request and then pull from the branch, to the main branch, and then we can actually, once there are no conflicts here, so which we can actually say that we merge all the conflicts, all the code changes, and we are merging. Now what is happening here, if you see, both main branch and sub branch has this is merged. Okay, now let us go back to the main branch is committed. Okay, now go back to the main branch, where is this hello world, and then check our readme file. See, I am now getting a change from the HTML skeleton branch. Okay, so this is how you need to use the branches. Now let us, in our local repository it is different, right? Now let us pull it. There is a one file changed, correct? There is one file changed. If you see, okay, how many branches are there? If you see, git branch and git branch, if any, which will give the remote branches also. Okay, so now what we need to do, let us check out, git checkout HTML. Let us check out HTML ls. If you see that file, it should be up to date, right? We have already, So now let us see what are the branches. What is the current branch? Git branch. Okay, we are in the HTML. So now let us, let us push a branch to the GitHub. Can we do? Yes, of course. Let us create a branch, git checkout. Let us create a branch, update readme. Okay, this is the new branch. Okay, now we have, what will happen? We actually update, we will update. I am updating from new branch. Okay, what is that branch? Update readme. Okay, so this is the branch we have created. So now let us go through what we need to we need to add it, right? We need to add it. Git add hyphen hyphen all git commit -m in update read me branch added line in readme dot okay. Let us commit. So now this file is committed, right? It is in the branch. Okay. So now let us push this branch to the GitHub. How many branches are there in GitHub right now? Our GitHub repository, master and HTML skeleton, right? Now let us push it. Git push origin update readme. Okay. This is the separate branch. Okay. So now this is updated. Let us try in this what has happened. You see there are update readme also has come here with the changes. And if you go here, then it will say compare and update, right? It will ask for a compare and update. Okay, create pull request, and then it is checking for the merging, and then we are merging it, we are confirming. Now if you go and check our repository, where is the repository? In the readme and also in master. So this has got changed. You see, this is also has updated. Okay, so that is the task. It has mentioned all these steps. Okay, we have done all those steps, and then we have compared and we have merged. Okay, so that is the uh, concept of uh, creating a new branch, make changes and add comments, open a pull request, review, deploy, merge, right? We have worked on it, making the changes and adding the commits. So and open a pull request, so review it and deploy it, so and also merge. So these are the concepts we have learned. And one more concept where you want to create a page in the GitHub. So what you need to do is you create a repository with you see dot github.io, create that if it is available, and then push all the files. Okay, and then check, and a corresponding page must be available. You may need to have a privileges to create this. So that is all about GitHub tutorial. Help you understand. If you need more information or more you want to review the tutorial, this is available in YouTube. Come back and go through the tutorials repeatedly for your understanding and practice. And come to w3schools.com. Also it has given a explanation in a simple and easy way, and this will be very much useful for the beginners and for learners. And if you like this video, please like and give your comment, and also join back for my upcoming videos. So I'm going to talk about other concepts in GitHub which are mentioned in this W3 tools. Thank you for watching. And also if you need any internship on the Python, PHP, or manual testing, or anything for internship, I have my site available, and you can actually reach out to me on my websites adrevu.com, and also I have a softrevu.com, and I have another website, coupons couponsnagar.com. And couponsnagar.in. So I have these four websites which are all dynamic pages which are running. Okay, so if you wanted to go through some internship, you are welcome to ping me, connect to me. Uh, it is mentioned here. Send a mail to this with your details. You can work on manual testing. You can work, I can guide you on testing tutorials, and you can actually do testing on set of softwares which is mentioned here, and then your name will be listed, and you will be given 10 to 20 softwares for review testing, and then your feedback on that particular software, and your name will be written on on the profile page of our software.com, which you can utilize to reference to your as an experience, as an internship. Similarly, if you need Python, PHP, Golang, C++, uh, or digital marketing, you can come back to me for internship. And also, if you want to work on GitHub, I have developed a set of games and tutorials, games and my in VC++, C++. Those can be used as your base for your learning. I have developed NetChess, NetIO, NetRummy, Checkers, NetCheckers, Backgammon, card memory, word scramble, snakes ladders, netmore snakes, and my charter. So if you want experience on the softwares which are developed in VC++, you can also join me. And also I am planning to start NetChess website and NetRummy website. If you wanted to be part of that development program, you can also contact me. My contact details are mentioned in this site, submit at adrev.com. So you can connect to me, and then I can give guide you onto the next steps. So how do we actually work out on as an internship, either for 6 months, 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year internship is available. So if you want to get the internship or training, individual training, you can actually contact me. So thank you for watching, and keep coming back to my channel, and then if you like this video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.